I'm expecting the telephone to ring any minute with James saying, have you got my remote control for the stereo? And the answer to that is yes.
Because
I've done gentle.
You didn't do gentle. You just planted your foot on it and went power as normally. Secondly, I'm sorry to say this, but you brought the wrong car.
Oh, well, Mum, I've just been to the post office. They've got a new stamp out.
You bought a house on a tight bend, didn't you? What have you been doing for the last 15 years? Driving around tight bends on television going, power! And then you're surprised when you wake up and there's a Peugeot 106 in your potting shed.
That's a good theory.
Thank you, James, for that one.
I think Jeremy will, because he'll become obsessed by power and winning.
Their countries are...
Shut up.
He's got some preposterous excuse in it, and there isn't one. He doesn't...
They've demolished the terminal
Exactly.
just as I
No,
approached.
everybody else is wrong.
I only have to put the seatbelt on once. You've got to do it 6 times.
OK, I've got
By
to
the
do
time you've
that
done
and then wait whilst you put your seatbelt on and then do all your pre-flight checks to make sure the air vents are all...
Can I just move this along? Do you mind? Now, obviously, we had to find out by having a race.
Now, normally when we have these races, Jeremy goes in the car and says power a lot, and Richard and I will go on a ferry or a train or an airliner or whatever. But this time it's slightly different because I've been learning to fly. All right, if you're driving around on a track with the traction control off going power, then maybe. But what if, I don't know, what if you wanted to drive around normally?
Well, that would just be a Vectra, and that would be even worse.
It's just a standard moan of yours.
I know.
It is. Oh, God. We do have to fly together, but obviously I make every effort not to sit near Jeremy Clarkson for a long flight. But eventually, you know, they turn the lights off and it goes all dark, and after 10 minutes, this voiceover in the blackness goes, "It's literally the hottest place in the world."
Are we flying into the sun? If it gets any hotter, I shall open a window. I've heard all this so many times.
Honestly, why did he do it? Why? And now, moving on.
Yes, now, whilst we were off air, unfortunately, we had a bit of an argument, because, you see, Jeremy decided that the best car in the world was the Skoda Yeti.
Well, it is.
But it isn't.
It is.
I'm sorry, it isn't.
Well, no, it maybe is if perhaps you're old enough to qualify for membership of Saga, which you are.
730.
V12.
V12.
Are you not the same Mr. So-called Jeremy Clarkson who, on this programme but a month ago, driving the Lamborghini Aventador, said, "This is the last of the V12s from now on, all engines will have turbos on them"?
You did say that.
I did say that.
And now how do you feel?
Foolish.
Last time he was there, he was going, "France is so good, the police, they just want you to go faster."
Yeah, monsieur, please carry on, you are famous Mr. Clarkson.
Hello. Hello. I'm James. Oh, I'm Jeremy. Should we be friends, James? Yes, let's be best friends forever and ever. Right, James, I must tell you all about myself. Actually, that's my favourite hobby, telling people how wonderful I am. Oh, is it really, Jeremy? That's funny because I actually am brilliant at everything. Are you? Yes, I am, but I'm very modest. Are you? Yes, that's why I drive a yellow Ferrari. Do you? I drive everything better than everybody else. Let's have another friend, but let's leave him to die on a mountaintop, shall we? Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it, then? We could look really cool with it.
No, for 12 years he's been riding his bike perfectly perpendicular to the road.
He does, actually. Honestly. We left here the other day. I've seen faster moving icebergs than you. We got behind a bus going up to the A3 from here, and he sat behind the bus the entire way. Oh, I'm going along. He did.
That's because, Jeremy, the bus said Guildford on the front, and that's where I wanted to go. As we promised last week, we'll have a proper steward's inquiry about this. We have onboard cameras, we've got footage, let's have a look at it.
Fine. Okay. So here we go, coming up to where the incident happened. Let's listen to what he says.
Have to shut the door on him here, I'm sorry.
You said, got to shut the door on him, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I did say that.
And you were wrenching the wheel.
Oh, my head's come off. Has it? Well, a man threw a knife at me, but I caught it in my teeth. Literally, my head came off. Oh, but I'm okay. Oh, yeah.
In the cock! Ha! Right in the nads! Look at that! Ah!
Please place your items in the bagging area. Nobody refers to it as the bagging area. It's the bagging area. It's like J.Clarkson's infected every single self-service checkout in the country. Please place your items in the bagging area. Please insert your card. Bollocks.
Well, I think
No.
you'll find my Jaguar pulled his massive Rolls Royce up that hill, no problem at all.
You were the one who put a winch on and said, yes, we'll need a winch.
Why are you impersonating me?
I was impersonating you, impersonating him.
No, me impersonating him is, yee-haw, let's skin a possum, throw it on the fire, get Wilbur and Myrtle over, they can look at the V8 in my pickup truck and my Steve McQueen jacket. That's him. And what am I going to sleep in?
A tent.
Not with him.
No.
I went to
We
the
got our
North Pole sleeping with a 6-foot maggot. No, sorry, I was the
own-
maggot.
You were the sweary maggot.
You were a 6-foot sinus.
You
Breathe
swore
out!
as well.
Breathe out! All the airs are... He starts, honestly, it's like this. You have no air left, it's all in your mucus.
I'll be Jeremy for you briefly in your sleeping bag.
Tent, North Pole, slow, tent, North Pole,
For 8 hours.